Thank you for joining me today. As usual, I'll send my invites. All right. This is episode 16, if I'm not wrong. Episode 16, yeah. Okay. All right. Let's start something. Let's start something. Another chit chat session, yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you for joining. Shout outs to everyone joining. Prepare for another crypto discussion. One of our random chit chats. Let's take our likes to the top. Let's take our likes to the top. Thank you so much for joining. Henrietta, Derek Kachi, Danny GCB, Wiseman, thank you for joining everyone. Oh, Sigafutru, say again. Let COAI and X-Men rest. Every day, COAI, X-Men, creep. Yeah. I mean, let's talk about other projects too. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let them rest. Let them rest. How you doing? How you doing? How's everyone doing? Shout outs to everyone joining. It's always a great pleasure to be your host. Oh, I see today CMC20 is on my trending dashboard. Is on my look. They are trying to make CMC20 popular on CoinMarketCap. So when you go to coinmarketcap.com, the first coin you see right there is CMC20 before you see Bitcoin. I think they are trying to make it popular. And it's climbed up because the last time we did a video on CMC20, thank you, Derekachi. The last time we did a video on that, it was ranking 128, but it's now 117. So CMC20 is picking up. Singapore says full-time job. Oh. Guys, let's take our likes to the top. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining. Let's drop likes on the video. Let's drop likes on it. Yeah, this is a full-time job. Thank you for joining. Let's see. Shout outs to everyone joining. P11, Derek, everyone. Bible Quotes, how are you doing? Kingsley, Sikafutro, how are you doing? Dusty Bali, how are you? Dusty, let's let COAI and Xpin rest a little bit. I've always been talking about them. Richard says hi. Ascension, good evening to you. Sikam PDD says hello. Hi, everyone. Greetings. Prophet Yumbo, how are you doing? It's been a while. Yes, I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. I'm doing fine. Is there still hope for crypto this year? We watch and see. I think the market is gradually recovering. I wouldn't say it's completely recovered, but it's showing signs of recovery. Because we have a fear index. Yesterday, when we were live streaming, yes, I'm doing fine, Sika. Yes, we were live streaming yesterday. The fear index was at 12. So there was extreme fear in the market. And there's still extreme fear. It's at 15. Right? There's still extreme fear. But compared to yesterday, I mean, it's 3 steps up, right? We are 3 steps up. So yeah, fear index is healing, is getting better. It's getting better. Uh, Sarah, how are you doing? How are you doing? Rate cuts in December. There's been a discussion. There's an ongoing discussion on it, and there's some suspicion there's going to be another rate cut in December. I was reading about it, but we are not yet certain. And if there should be, then all the better. Yeah, but I'm not seeing the direct impact of the rate cuts. I don't know, maybe it's a lagging effect, but I'm not seeing the direct impact of the rate cuts, like in the immediate. I'm not seeing an immediate impact. Maybe it's going to take a while for these rate cuts, because sometimes when we talk about rate cuts, people feel like it should happen immediately. But in economics, a lot of things have a lagging effect. It will lag a bit. Look at COVID-19, for example. When it happened, you see how there was a lagging effect before the economy started getting affected. So although it was in November 2019, you didn't just see the impact, right? It took a couple months. We entered even into 2020, somewhere like April, May. So before you saw the lagging effect. So Masaroon says today is my birthday. Happy birthday to you, Masaroon. Happy birthday to you, and enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, have fun. What coin is the next Shiba? It's hard to tell until it actually makes the gains. Then we can call it the next Shiba, right? Because people are coming out with their coins and saying, hey, this coin is the next Shiba, this coin is the next Shiba. But it is the stats that will prove that actually a coin was the next Shiba. In the moment, you cannot see it. It needs to make the gains, yeah? It needs to make the gains. Yeah, so I've wished you. I've wished you. Giggle. Yeah, Giggle fan. What about it? When you're asking of a coin, you have to be specific in the kind of commentary you want to receive. Yeah, sometimes I get questions like, what about Xpin? What about COAI? What about it actually? You need to say something so that I know what you are trying to say or trying to ask. Um, let's see. Yeah, so be more specific in your requests. Yeah, I'm good. Kole, how are you? Someone is saying, how is XRP ETF come? Yeah, it's coming up. XRP ETF. I think there have been a couple of channels we are seeing. Coming. There have been a couple of platforms we are seeing this XRP in this. I think there's Grayscale. There's also Bitwise. There are a couple platforms. There's also Franklin XRP ETF. There's a lot, but it's coming through. It's coming through, and let me see. XRP is still at 2.19, or let's say roughly 2.2. Yesterday it went down a little bit. Yeah, there's been a slight retracement, but it's still like less than 50% retracement on XRP. So that's good. It's not doing too bad. Pasky, how are you doing? Blue AI seems to have a lot of potential. What's your take on it? Yeah, I spoke about the fact that it has to do with nodes and mining and all that. But I feel like it's not too special unless I see something very special about it. Like it's similar to a lot of node projects that I've seen, like layer node and all that. So in my opinion, it doesn't stand out as too special. Okay, it's just one of those node projects. Unless, of course, they are bringing up something new that is groundbreaking. But besides that, there's nothing too special about Blue AI, in my honest opinion. It's about nodes and mining. You get mining rewards, I think, on the daily, and you're able to convert. Okay, so in my opinion, I don't think it's too special. All right, you buy notes and then you mine coins. I want to get into crypto. How do I start? Okay, visit this same name on YouTube and then watch my tutorial videos. All right, same name, Undervalued Crypto. Go to playlist and find the tutorials. Did you meet Master Rosa? Who is that? I don't know. Abundance Grace says, Crip. What actually caused Shiba Inu to pump back then? What caused it to pump back? Sometimes it's just positive sentiments and hype in the community, right? They could say that we are going for let's go and shell the coin. Let's go and pump the coin. Let's go and talk about the coin. So it helps, it helps pick up right in the space. So new people are going to see, okay, what is this Shiba everybody's talking about? Let me go buy. So the community is what causes the coin to move like that. Like Safe Moon. For those who were in 2021, Safe Moon, it was purely community. There was no intrinsic value to Safe Moon. Like it was just purely community, and we were just hyping it. They had a nice design too, nice color, you know. So, oh, Safe Moon, go buy Safe Moon. We are going to the moon safely, like that kind of thing. So it was just hype, community based push, right? And the same thing happened for Shiba. Just a meme coin. You have a community that is like tireless. They are shilling. Oh, Shiba Inu is the next like if there's a new coin coming, they'll look for a coin that previously trended and they'll say that's the next. So something like the next Bitcoin, or is the next BNB, is the next Ethereum. So they were just shilling it that way, shilling, and then Shiba Inu just blew up. So it wasn't anything special, it was just hype. All right. It was just hype. Thank you for joining. Thank you for liking. Let's take our likes to the top. Thank you for joining. Uh, where do we see XRP by 2030? Banks are coming in. Yeah, banks are coming in. Let's see if we can get to I mean, double figures is imminent. We can get to double figures by 2030. And I say double figures, minimum of 10 upwards, you know. Yeah, but it also depends largely on the adoption rate. If there's massive adoption, we wouldn't have trouble seeing XRP at 100 plus if there's massive adoption, and also if there's some banning of the coins, right? Yeah, so XRP double figures minimum 2030. Yeah, double figures within that space, 10 to 99 by 2030 is possible. Very, very possible. All right. Somebody is asking about Zbeck network. There's another network. The networks, we have a crowding. There's just crowding of so many networks. It will take a whole lot for a network to really rise and be outstanding as much as Solana, BNB, and Ethereum are outstanding. It's going to take a lot for new networks that are coming to be outstanding. So it's hard. The competition is hard because now the crypto market is saturated with a lot of networks. Recently there was Plasma. There's what X. What's the other one you guys like mentioning on the live stream? XDB. Guys like mentioning XDB on the live stream. So XDB, there are a whole lot of networks, right? So it's kind of hard. Even someone says Flare, right? Flare is also a network. No, you don't need Flare to hold your XRP. It's a coin on its own. It's a separate network. There's XRP network, there's Flare network, all right? If you want to keep XRP on the Flare network, then you need to wrap it to what we call FXRP. Those are technical, and it's not something you have to deal with, yeah? The average person will not deal with that, okay? It's too technical. It's you wrap coins when you want to use them in DeFi applications. So that one is not for the average person, right? Just buy them separately, or you can just buy XRP and then forget Flare, or you buy whichever. It depends on you. But you don't need Flare in order to buy XRP. Okay, so the networks have saturated the market. There are so many networks right now. It's going to be very, very hard to stand. So Zbeck is ISO. Is it ISO? Let me see. Let me check the ISO list. Check the ISO list. I don't remember seeing Zbeck on there, unless of course they've added it. No, I don't see Zbeck over here. Let me see. Let's see. No, it says it's in the process of becoming ISO 222, but it has completed key integrations that supports the goal, but not officially. Yeah, it says it's actively aligning, so it's not there yet, right? So we cannot classify it as ISO 222 right now, but we can say they are getting there gradually. Okay, they are getting there gradually. Um, yeah. Let me see. Where do you see? Okay, I've answered this. I think you should review Zebek. Also, the building payroll using blockchain backed by big corporations. Okay, so like I was saying, if a network is going to uh, do well, okay, it has to be bringing something innovative. Like you're saying, it has to be back. What it's building payroll using a blockchain backed by big corporations. So if corporations are using it, then it gives it a massive utility or use case that would qualify it to do better than the existing ones. Other than that, your network is dead on arrival. Okay, there are so many networks that have died over the years. Okay, so to compete as a new network is going to take a lot. It's going to take a whole lot. So Zebek, uh, yeah, Zebek network right here. Okay, it says payroll. They have stablecoin wages, crypto cards, decentralized payments pilot, real-time payroll, get paid by the second. Okay. Was it removing headache around pay run? Employees can open, pause, or adjust their streams at any time. Employees get access to their pay instantly and continuously. Okay, this is interesting. So, for example, like if you are making maybe $50 an hour, you'll be seeing $50 every hour. That will not be bad, though. That will not be bad. Let's see. But that would have been really cool in real life. You know, in real life, if you are making like $30 an hour, you are doing a job of $30 an hour, and you have a platform where you can receive the money like on the go instantly. That would be so cool. That would be so cool. Where do I see it reaching by the end of the end of December? It depends. You know, some of these things, aside the, like you said, aside the prophetic price point, it's difficult to tell, right? We can do our technical analysis and say that okay, this is the price point, this is the level that reaches a resistance, or this is a support level. But as to where it's going to get at that time is a mystery. Nobody can really, yeah, we can set lines and say that, oh, for example, our last high price point is 2 zeros and a 2 7, thereabouts, right? We can say that current price of 2 zeros and 2 2 should approach that resistance, but when, we cannot really tell. When it's going to get there, we cannot really tell. All right. So if you should give me a time frame and you ask, oh, by December, where do you think it will be? I can't really tell. I can only give you support and resistance price points that we can be watching. All right. Okay. Man Hero, how are you? Yeah, you can. Um, let's see. Yeah, keep your questions coming. ICP I know is ISO 222. ICP could also do some wonders. The last time it had a massive run, I think it was at $9, but it has fallen from there, and we have also broken a fallen resistance. So it shows us that the price is turning. Okay, and we've also had a significant retracement in our price. We've had more than 80% retracement. So yeah, the price has started moving back up. I think that 4.3 might be a good price point to get in on ICP. $4.3 per coin might be a good price to get in on ICP. Yeah, looking at the charts. Yeah. Calvin, thanks for sharing the live. COAI. You guys will not let COAI sleep. Every day COAI. Every day I'm doing analysis. I'm tired of COAI analysis. Yeah, I don't know what you want the price to do. You just have to wait it out. Okay. Yeah, you have to be patient at this point because the price is not really moving much, but there's high demand on COA. Yeah, I know we all put in a lot of money and we are concerned about getting back the money we put in, but it looks like is going to hover on the low for a while now. Let's see. The last pump we moved from 47 cents to 67, and then we came down, so 47 to 67, and then we came down to 49, right? And then we went up to 67 again, and then we came down to 52. So I see that there are higher lows building up on COAI. There are higher lows building up on COAI. As to breaking out of this zone or this triangle, it might take a while. It might take a while. So at least for the next 2 to 3 weeks, don't worry too much about COAI's price. Okay, it might be hovering less than $1 for the next anywhere like 1 to 3 weeks. It might hover around that. Yeah. All right. It might hover around that. Dent. Dent. I think were you the same person that mentioned dent? Are you the same one? Somebody mentioned dent. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago? Someone mentioned dent. I don't know if you're the same one. Please don't spam the comments here. I'll be reading it, so don't spam it. All right. Dent has they've even transitioned to a new name, a new brand. This is Tunes, Tunz. Dent is now Tunes, part of DT1. Together we're building a global standard for seamless, borderless internet access. Okay. Oh, okay. So Dent is doing what Xpin is doing. They are doing eSIM data plans. They're also doing eSIM. You see, that's the thing. When you when you come up with something innovative, you always have competition. All right, unless you are not doing anything. So long as you are doing something worthwhile, you always have a competition. So I would say that Dent or Tunes, they've changed their name now. So Tunes is doing what Xpin is doing. They are doing eSIM data plans, and right here it says 10 gigabytes worldwide, 365 days. Top sold package is 1 gig. Okay, so people are buying 1 gig for $5, and the 1 gig is about for $4, 4.4, and I think 10 gig is about $30. Let me see. They are also integrating into Shopify stores, and then Microsoft Teams, and then it says sell mobile data to your customers via WhatsApp and Telegram. This looks cool. So it's called Tunes, Tunz, or Dent. When you go to CoinMarketCap, search for Dent. This one is a cool one. Superb user experience, flexibility. Okay, personalized eSIM. Add your brand name on the eSIM and ACLs for custom data routing. Stay in control of connectivity, security, and user engagement. Okay, let me see their pricing. But this one looks cool. Yeah, eSIM on the blockchain. So it's similar to what Xpin is doing. Countries. I think some countries, 150 plus supported countries. Yeah, so this is impressive. 150 plus countries. Let me see. All right. Yeah, this one looks cool. This one looks cool. Yeah, but I think it's still building. It says it's perfect for traveling, fintech, telco, and then IoT, Internet of Things. Yeah, I think they have a mobile app too. Yeah, one eSIM for 150 countries. Yeah, similar to Xpend. Now let's look at Wink. Mention Wink, eh? Yeah, so COAI folks. Yeah, we have to wait it out at the moment. What's the market cap of Wink? Because I'm seeing a couple of them here. What's the market cap? Someone says COAI they kill me. I put $5,000 and now CEO. Oh man, 5,000, Charlie. I hope it's something you could you wouldn't need in the short run. Yeah, what price did you buy COAI? I mean that 5,000 could also be yielding nice sweet profits elsewhere. Man, do you believe XRP can replace? I think it's AJFX. Yeah, I just did a commentary on that. Do you believe XRP can replace BTC by 2030? BT unfortunately is only a store of value. Yeah, BTC is only a store of value. XRP being a store of value, it's possible for another coin to become a store of value, like Ethereum. Ethereum is gradually becoming a store of value. Yeah. And I feel that the coins that are in the top five have the highest potential to be coins that serve as store of value. Because if you're in the top five, a lot of people are buying not based on they are not trading the coin, they are investing the coin in the coin. So when you're in the top five, like the top five right here, especially top five, um, BTC, Ethereum, Tether. No, Tether is not stable coin. BTC, Ethereum, XRP, BNB, Solana. These five are, are more likely to be seen as stores of value. All right. And then the ones below that, the Tron, Dogecoin, all those ones, they are just coins for trading. Okay. So once you enter the top five, you stay there for a while, it becomes a store of value. So look at BNB. BNB is now cheap, guys. It used to be 1,003, it's 858. And that happens to BNB a lot. But guess what? BNB Smart Chain has very cheap fees. Binance is uh, the most popular exchange. So always fees are going to come in, they'll buy back and bend the token. So I feel like BNB, you guys should look at it because it's a solid store of value for the future. Not financial advice, but that is what I think. Okay, looking at what BNB has become today is something that you should start seeing or recognizing as a store of value. All right. Start recognizing BNB as a store of value. Wink 32. Wink 32 million market cap. Oh, okay. So that's Wink Link. 4 zeros and 32. This year has been down by 65%, almost a trillion supply. Supply is too much. Oh, you bought COAI at 1.12. Then that's fine. I thought you bought at $15 or $20. 1.12. You haven't really lost that much. You've only lost half of your money. What of those that lost? Those that lost like, you know, 10x of their money. Somebody bought $1,000. He has 62 left. So imagine. I think you're in a good position. So don't fret at all. Yeah, $1 is easily achievable. So Wink is on Tron. Wink link is on Tron. Fee trusted price data. Enable automated execution of smart contracts. We are in the age of automation. I'm telling you guys, we're in the age of automation. Everything is gonna almost well. Let me almost everything, not everything, but almost everything would be set on automation, and you started seeing it. You know, this AI stuff. Yeah. Then now the new job opportunities that will open up are job opportunities where you should know how to operate automated systems. Okay. Yeah, it will. Yeah, automated systems. When will I sell Xpin? Um, I think 1 cent will be a good resistance point to sell my Xpin. Yeah, because when it went there, it fell heavily. So we are all psychologically prepared to sell again when it gets to 1 cent. So 1 cent, I can sell some, not all. I can sell a portion. And then when it dips by maybe 30, 40%, I'll buy back in to get more coins. But it's a long-term hold. I don't plan to sell now. The painful part is selling off and then it starts doing extremely well. So I'll leave a moon bag. Always leave a moon bag. Don't forget that. Always leave a moon bag. Someone says those that got liquidated too. In which coin? And in yeah, Champon says exchange tokens are the best. I've been preaching exchange tokens for a long time. I think if nothing at all, you should hold maybe 2 exchange coins. Or at least one exchange coin. Uh, one exchange coin. How many exchanges are there? We have crypto.com and their coin is Chronos. We have Bybit, their coin is Mantle. We have OKX, their coin is OKB. We have Binance, their coin is BNB. We have BitGet, their coin is BGB. So at least hold. We have CoinW, their coin is CWT. Let me see how CWT is doing because I'm holding some CWT. It's 30 cents now. I'm not doing so. I thought it would have fallen massively by now, but that's okay. It's still holding up. Yeah, this coin had a very good run. CWT, it moved from 4 cents to $1.28 right before our eyes. Like, and this was this year from August, July, August. It moved from 4 cents to $1.30. Yeah. So exchange coins have very high potential. Bybit's coin is Mantle, MNT. They rebranded. It used to be, it had a name before. BitDAO, yeah. BitDAO was the name. Yeah, it's now Mantle, MNT. So Mantle is Bybit. It's linked to Bybit, all right? So you can check that. Someone says, I saw Luna Classic at 1 cent in my dream 4 days ago. Alrighty. Thanks for sharing. Mexi also has a coin. Yeah, thank you for sharing. Mexi also has a Luna Classic has become a community takeover, CTO. And these community takeovers, they are run by the community. The hype depends on community. The push depends on them. And I think they've also initiated some bans. So they are banning tokens every day, just like the way Pump is also banning coins. It's been a while. It's been a long while. I checked Pump. They've been banning coins, and it's been a while. I checked. I even forgotten. I've forgotten to check. So they've banned 12% of their supply. I think a month ago, they had burned 9% at that time. So they keep burning. Pump, the price is around 2026. Yeah, I know it's falling a little bit. So every day they are burning as much as they can. Yeah, so they burn 12% of supply. It's going to come a time, one day, the price will just shoot up. So Pump is really burning. Yeah, so Luna Classic is also doing bans by the community. I think when you go to, what's the website? Let me get the website for you guys. Yeah, Lank Metrics, luncmetrics.com. When you go to lankmetrics.com, you can see that they are burning coins every day. Now, it says here that the Lank or the Luna Classic supply, the total supply is 5.5 trillion. All right. And then they have burned that is 0.4 trillion. So they still have 5.1 trillion to burn. That's a lot. Okay. That's a lot for Luna Classic. They still have 5.1 trillion to burn. So there's a lot. There's a lot to still burn. There's a lot to still burn. That's why the price is really struggling. Because so long as you have a lot of coins in the system, in circulating supply, it makes it difficult to have the price of the coin growing. Okay. Yeah, Michael is saying, oh boss, 1.12. You entered at a good price, so you have hope, gra. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 1.1 is a good price uh, entry for you with $5,000. I think you really, it's either you were targeting some $1 entry sniper entry position. Yeah, that's why I went in big at 1.12. Yeah. So yeah, it's cool. It's cool. You could also, um, anyway, I don't want to give financial advices here. So I've been holding Xpin and holding. Yeah, Xpin, most of us here, nobody has held Xpin for 6 months. So yeah, let's keep holding. The coin was launched. Nobody has held it for 6 months because the coin is younger than 6 months old. Okay. The coin is younger than 6 months. What's the age? Let me check coin market cap. I'll find the age right here. Okay, so the coin was listed on coin market cap September 1st. Just this year. Not even 1, 2, 3, not even 3 months old. So let's assume they even launched the project in last week of October and now listed on coin market cap in the first week. It is still barely 3 months old. Right? So no need to worry. No need to worry. Barely 3 months old. Do you think all the prophet's dreams of BTC 76K XLM 11 cents will come to pass? Let's wait and see. But they are not far away. These prices are not far away from the current prices. Like BTC 76. BTC was at 80K. So that's just 4K away. And then XLM went down to what? Was it what was XLM? Was it 19 or something? Let's XLM. Let's see. XLM. Yeah, these prices are not far away from the prices. XLM. Okay, so the lowest XLM has been is 19 cents, which is close to the 11 mentioned over there. So yeah, they are not too far-fetched. They are not too far-fetched. What's the coin for Mexi? I think it's MX. It's called MX, I think. Check what? Pudgy Penguins. Yeah, another meme coin. Nothing too special. Pudgy Penguins. I don't know if they are building some new utility, but just one of those meme coins. Yeah, Mexi has MX token. MX token has done very well, but I think if I should look at the price they've come from as low as, this is Mexi's coin. They've come from as low as 6 cents, no, as low as 5 cents to as high as $5.85. Mexi. But now Mexi's coin is around $2.18, which is still a good entry point for us. Yeah, but it looks like, let me see. Yeah, it looks like we are forming some minor support here, but we are still in a downward trend on Mexi. Still in a downward trend on Mexi. You bought crepe at $100. You mean you bought $100 worth of crepe, but now it's 42. Yeah. You bought $100 worth of crepe, now 42. Yeah, you bought slightly at the top, slightly. Maybe you bought around, I think you bought around, because if it's 42 and the price is 4 zeros and a 2, right? 4 zeros and a 2. Yeah, so if it's 4 zeros and a 2, then you bought around 2 3. So you bought around 4 zeros and 4 something. Yeah. Yeah, so you bought somewhere from the low points to the all time. You bought somewhere in the middle, and we are below the middle. So Asta, yeah, Asta will do. Asta will do fine. Yeah, it's Asta is, what do you call it? Futures market. It has futures. It has perpetuals. Yeah, Asta has that too. So they can make money from the futures trading that people engage in on the platform, and then use that to buy back the coin. I also see that, yeah, Asta is 1.16, not bad. 1.16, not bad at all. 1.16, not bad at all. So Asta is doing fine. Yeah, I think they have high value proposition. So yeah, it's bound to do well in the long run. Banning tokens, it means removing them from supply permanently. Edwin, I don't have a take on Edwin. I don't have a take on Edwin. I know a lot of people bought into Edwin. I was seeing Edwin everywhere, but I never got into it. I'm not saying it's a bad coin, but I just never got into. Sometimes when I hear of a hype too late, I don't get into it. That's one way to save money. when you realize that there's a hype, but you heard of it late, and you look at the chart and it's pumped, don't buy. Don't be tempted to buy. All right, you're gonna lose money. So Edwin had his hype, did very well, but now the price has dumped. So it has dumped heavy. It used to be 1 cent. It's 3 zeros and an 8. So it's back to like almost at the launch price. So Edwin, yeah, that's my take on it. It's not a good position at the moment. Looking at how deep it has fallen. Yeah, if you want to buy Edwin still, I feel like you should just do short-term hold and then sell off. It dumps, buy, sell off. Yeah, but long-term, I cannot tell. I don't know what the prospects are. I don't know if they are building any utilities into it. Yeah, but I know that cotton is massive hype. Cotton massive hype. They are doing some development stuff, where you can integrate into your platform and all that. Yeah, someone says the prophetic is very tricky sometimes. The last election saw a division in the prophetic. Yeah. Someone is talking about Folks Finance. Folks Finance. So what was the name of the project we saw that I said was very good? It looked, was it? No, I think that was a project we looked at and I mentioned was very good. Oh, the one, Dent, I think Dent, Tunes, yeah, Tunes looks cool. Tunes looks cool. And then the Zebek thing too talked about payrolls, yeah, instant payrolls and all that. So let's see how that plays out. I'm not too sure. We will have to have a lot of businesses integrating Zebek. If businesses are not integrating Zebek, it might be a problem because businesses are paying the workers, right? So it says next generation payroll, enterprise grade payroll. So enterprises have to adopt Zebek network, else it's dead on arrival. Okay. Someone mentioned Folks Finance and says it's doing well. Folks Finance was launched this month. I see it right here on CoinMarketCap. Circulating supply is just 12 million. Max supply 50 million. Coin is $8. So this is undervalued. With such a low supply and the price is greatly undervalued. So Folks Finance, FOLKX, S as in sweet, FOLKS. So it says lend, borrow, stake, and trade. Total value log, they have 128 million. Is available on several networks: Ethereum Base, Binance Smart Chain, Arbitrum, Avalanche, Algo. Folks Finance. This looks interesting. Let's see. They are investors: Borderless, Coinbase Ventures, Jump Crypto, Parafy. Audited by Cetic, Vantage Point. Okay. Algorand is also investing in folks. OKX, Block Dream Ventures. Okay. And then what? UB Capital. Yeah, so guys, look at Folks Finance. Thanks for bringing it up. Someone mentioned Folks Finance in there. Look at Folks Finance. Good evening, Baby Davis. How are you? Another proven prophet who released a prophecy. What about Bank? A Bank I don't think has made any moves lately. I spoke about XRP. I think you joined late. Uh, Spoken extensively on XRP. The XRP has hype on TikTok. Everywhere you go, you see XRP. Yeah, so Rajan says don't feed Zebek is the payroll of the future. Yeah, I think their project is very good. We just need to have enterprise adoption. We need to see businesses integrating Zebek network into their system to pay workers. Then we know that okay, that instant pay is really working or has taken off. COAI, Kwame Nkrumah, you joined us late. I've spoken about it. I think COAI is the most in-demand coin on my live stream. I don't know why. Yeah, I've shared thoughts on Asta. You may have gone off, but I shared thoughts on Asta. Someone is asking who has already bought AIX 2049 tokens in the pre-sale. Do you think institutions, especially banks, will take XRP serious once it stabilizes like USDT? I don't think XRP is stabilizing. They created a stable coin for their network, which is RLUSD. So it will not be a stable coin. Our XRP will not be a stable. They have a stable coin that was created separately, and that was created recently when they started, doing their underground stuff. They created a stable coin. AVAX. Any thoughts on AVAX? AVAX had its time during the decentralized autonomous organizations, the DAOs, during the DAO period where people could stake and get like 20 million%. It's crazy. I remember those times we used to put our monies in there. You see APR 20 million%, you put it in there. 2-3 days, your $20 is like $40-$80. Yeah. And it came crashing because people started taking out their monies when they saw big monies, started taking out their monies. So that was the time for AVAX, and then the market crashed, and all of us, like all the AVAX projects were launching on AVAX. There was one called Google DAO or something. Is it Google? No, Google DAO something. I think I have a video on it. They were giving crazy APRs. They were giving like 500 million APR, and then almost every 20 minutes the percentage would change, and to go to like maybe 500 million, to go to like 450 million, then to jump 700 million, then it was crazy. Everybody was invested. And then we had one for Jade Protocol. Jade Protocol came in with smart investing, smart protocols. Oh, we put our money in Jade, we made money. People cashed out. By the time we realized, the thing came crumbling. So AVAX had its time during the DAO era, and then we left the DAO era. Now people don't really launch their projects on Avalanche anymore like they used to. We had several smart coin. There was smart coin. There was Jade. There was Google DAO. I'm trying to remember the name. There were DAOs like that, massive percentage APR yields on investments, and people were rushing in. All of that came crashing. Yeah. So it was insane. It was insane. Like 1 million%, 10 million%. High risk, high reward. Yeah. How are you, Noah? Have you heard about CDK? I mean, projects like this, you see, this is why AI 16X, 16Z, they had to rebrand to Eliza OS, because your name matters. I don't know how people sit down to think of brand names, but it's serious. They need to do a lot of work. How can you put out a brand? You want the brand to be popular, and your name is XYTWGG4. Like, how can you name a coin like that? Are you serious at all? So for somebody to launch a project and then he's calling it C4KI, like, how do you expect people to remember the name instead of finding a simpler brand name? So I was really happy to see that Eliza OS had rebranded from AI16Z. How many people are going to remember that name? It tells you that they need to work on their branding. Yeah, because that's not good at all. So this seed 4KI project, they need to work on that. I don't know what that project is. Yeah. Or why would somebody need to be buying seed phrases when then it's just a scam? When you can go create your wallet, why do you want to be buying seed phrases? You can go create a wallet, so why buy seed phrases? Yeah, dent, yeah. Raise mass coin. We checked it the other time. There was nothing too special about it. They say big beans. Yeah. What about dew? Nothing special about dew that I've heard lately. I know Prophet Joel called it, but I've not heard anything on it. I don't know if it's even moving. I don't know if it's moving. Yeah, it's not moving yet. It's what, 847K market cap. Yeah, it's not really moving. It's not really moving. Yeah. The last move was about 2 days ago when it pumped. I think it did about a little bit above 2x. Yeah. But for those of you who believe in the project, this is a good time to buy it. If you believe in Dew, this is a good time to buy it. Thing came crashing down. I almost bought into Dew. I looked at the chart and I was like, nah, these guys are going to cash out. People are going to cash out here, looking at where the price level had got into. Looking at where the price level had got to, I was like, nah, I'm not buying Dew at this price. I have to wait a little bit more. So I waited it out and you see it's dumped, just as I anticipated. So Dew, if you want to buy, if you're a believer in the project, those who believe it and feel that it's going to do well, this is a good time to buy it. All right. 3 zeros and an 8 This is a good time to get in because the all time has been at 2 zeros and an 8. So this is like, this current price point is still a 10x towards the all-time high for those that want to get into Dew. DeFi Tiger, all these coins are not moving, and most of them are just meme coins. Until you have built utility into a meme coin, don't bank your hope too much on a meme coin, right? Like, oh, I'm going to buy OC Cat, I'm going to buy DeFi Tiger, I'm going to buy BNB Tiger. What utility are they building into it? Because when the hype is over, what will show that your coin will survive is the utility you have built into it. Now, do you realize after the whole Shiba Inu hype, Shiba is struggling now? It's added 1-0. They haven't come up with the utility and announced that, okay, this is the new utility. Okay, Shiba Inu has done this. This is the new upgrade. This is what we are doing next. Like, if there's not something like that, the probability people are going to come back to reinvest in a coin will be hard. What will $300 give you? Crepe. You can type it in the swap and see how much you get. Nexus. I don't have an opinion on Nexus. I think I've heard of it before, but I haven't really looked into it. Yeah, someone said Big Beans project was hot on AVAX. Oh, okay. I didn't hear of Big Beans. What do you think about Talent Token? I invested heavily and losing completely. I'm still holding, by the way. The last time the dev reached out, he said they were working on some marketing plans, so I can follow up on their Telegram page. Did you experience the previous bull run? How did it take place? Oh, it was just like coins were just moving and it's not like 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. At that time, I didn't have money. I experienced it, I saw it, but I didn't really have money. At that time, I was a student, so I wasn't really having money. And the coins were just moving, like you could sleep one day, BNB, like let's say 120, right? The next 3 days is at 180. The next 3 days is at 210. The next 3 days is at 260. And it's not just one coin. It was almost all the coins. They were moving like that, moving like that. That was a bull run. Like when we talk of bull run, that was a bull run. Like almost every other day you wake up, the price is higher. And it felt as if nobody wanted to take profit. That's how it felt like. But the moment the bubble, we got there, the bubble burst. The bull run bubble, it burst, and everybody started cashing out, cashing out, cashing out. So you hear this person put in 1,000, he's made 50K on a coin, he's cashed out. Then this person cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out, news spreading everywhere. Then the market started coming down. So as people were hearing that others are cashing out their big profits, they also got a little bit scared and started panic selling, and then the price came crumbling. Yeah, so that's how it happened. Almost every other day, the coins were just moving, moving, moving. Yeah, moving. And those are the times YouTubers, they'll come online. YouTubers will come, oh, this coin just made 100%, this coin just made this coin. And you will be tempted to go buy coin. There are a lot of people that lost a ton of money. In as much as you made money in the bull run, or people made money in the bull run, people lost a lot. Because the people that bought at the top, most of them, they were losing their monies. Those that bought at the top, they lost their monies. Somebody would see, let's say, someone would see BNB at 550. So BNB started running around $100, right? And it's going to see it at 550. And because of that hype, because of that continuous increase, he thinks that when he buys at 550, he's going to 1,000. Meanwhile, the bull run was just about to end around 500. So by the time you bought 500, it came down to 200. And if you're not patient, or you're not using patient money, you're going to cash out. And when you cash out, you're at a loss. Because now it picked up again and it's at 1,003. And then it's back down to 800. So like I said, when those solid utility coins like these ones, especially the top, like you look at the top 50 coins and they dip, those are good price points to enter back in on the market, right? Those popular, well-doing, time-withstanding coins, they are very good to buy them when they dip. Okay, it's not always advisable to buy every dip because you may not recover, but at least the top utility coins, you can buy the dips on them. Exactly, that's how crypto works. Your win is always at the expense of someone. Your loss is always at the expense of someone. It's player versus player. Crypto is player versus player. I don't know how somebody is coming into cryptocurrency and he feels that everybody should win. It doesn't work that way. When you are winning, someone is losing. Because COAI, you bought at $1, right? Somebody bought at 40 cents. So when it goes to $1, you have broken even, but he has made over 100% profit. So do you see it's player versus player? So when people start complaining, oh, I've lost money in crypto. Yes, we've all lost money. It's always at the expense of someone. TikTok can see me talking. They want to end my life. They're not serious. Yeah. It's always at the expense of one. Your win and your losses. It's always at the expense. So don't think that everybody is going to win in crypto. Right? Yeah, they are building a utility around it. They are doing copy trading stuff. I think you can read their white paper when you have the time. Just go through their white paper. When they have a white paper on CoinMarketCap. Boss Jenna, how are you doing? Estino. Yeah, so that's it. How does a bull run occur? It's consistent buy pressure. Yeah, consistent buy pressure. The newbies think that a bull run is when we all decide that, oh, 1st December, for example, is a bull run. There's a bull run. Nah, it happens when it happens. Nobody can tell when it happens. They were just the reason why this year the word bull run is popular is because when you trace back to 2013, prices started picking up. So we said there was a bull run. And then 4 years after that, 2017, price started picking up unusually. So we called it a bull run. Even at that time, there was no bull run. But it was in 2021 when it happened. And then we were like, oh, okay, so this happened 4 years ago. And it happened 4 years ago, 8 years ago. Okay, so there's a 4-year cycle. That's the school of thought. So they are saying, now, okay, since it happened in 2013, 2017, 2021, then 2027, 2025, there must be a bull run. So it's not like it's cast in stone, but it's just It's just an assumption or a speculation that because this happened consecutively 4 years in a row, then 2025 there should be one. But there's no guarantee that there will be one. That's what I've come to realize. It could happen, and if it doesn't happen, then we know that the 4 year cycle has been broken. Right? Huh. Which one is Gabe? I've not heard of it. Someone says let's stop crypto thing. You may stop if you want to, but it's all about positioning yourself at the right time, right coin, and then the right time. You can get in the right coin at the wrong time. You can get in the wrong coin at the right time. And you can get in the wrong coin at the wrong time. And you can get in the right coin at the right time. So there are 4 options. The best is so the probability that you get into the right coin at the right time is only 25%. 1 out of 4. Yeah, Sigavuto says the Inu era. After Shiba Inu, everybody started naming their coin Inu. For example, someone will say Pen Inu. Meanwhile, Inu means dog. There's a Pen Inu, pen dog. They don't even know the meaning of Inu. They are just misusing it because there was a Shiba Inu. So they did, there was even a coin, dog Inu. And I was like, bro, you don't know dog is Inu. Inu is Japanese and it means dog. So Shiba dog, Shiba Inu, that's what it means. All right. So there was everything Inu. Elon Inu. Shirt Inu. Head Inu. Everything Inu. That was the Inu era. When they're adding Inu because they thought that if you add Inu, it will blow. Sometimes crypto is just so annoying. Yeah. They just add Inu to everything. I spoke about palm coin. When did I speak about palm coin? Palm coin. Did I speak about palm? No, I didn't speak about palm coin. Then you probably didn't hear. You didn't hear me well. I don't remember speaking on palm coin. Maybe it was someone else. Alchemix, I saw all time of 11K and it's now 11K. 11K. Is that the price for one coin? Wow, it's getting cold. We had snow today. Today was the first day of snow. So it's getting cold. All-time high of 11K and it's now 9. Total supply. Do you mean $11 or 11K? The Alchemix I'm seeing here, all-time high. Let's see. Whoa. Yeah, that's true, 11K. How did the coin make 11K and then it's back down? Are you sure this is not a glitch? You need to check. Because if $9, you are 23 million, then 11K for one coin. What was your price? What was your market cap? Billions and billions. And how come it never made the top 10? There's something questionable about Alchemix. How come with the billions of market cap, it never made top 10? Because if I switch to market cap right now, it says 3 billion. So how come we never heard of Alchemix? Had it ranked, this is 2021, May. Okay, so this was during the bull run. It made, yeah, but I don't know, I never heard of Alchemix. I never heard of Alchemix. A good price point to enter in altcoins or utility coins. Yeah, I've been seeing it on the live stream, and I've been telling you to buy the X coins, the XLM, XRP, the HBAR, Ondo. I gave you updates on Ondo, and I told you it's a price, one of the cheapest by far. Ondo was like 43 cents. Yeah, so I've been giving updates and also on the live stream. So yeah, buy your utility coins now, especially if you are using patient money and you can wait it out. Buy the utility coins now. Get the utility coins. Total coin supply 2.6 million. Yeah, I've seen it here. Yeah, I've seen it here. Alchemist. What's it about? Do you sell large quantities of crypto wallet? What's that? Do you sell? How many eggs did Shiba give in the bull run? Oh, a lot, a whole lot. Probably like 10,000 eggs. 10,000. There are people that put in $100 and became millionaires out of Shiba. There were twins. I think they made $15 million from Shiba. Twin brothers. Let me just Google it. Some twin brothers. They made millions from Shiba. Yeah, so it says, yeah, twin brothers James and Tommy became multi-millionaires in 2021 after investing in the Shiba Inu cryptocurrency. They have not publicly revealed their last names to protect their privacy. It says the brothers, whose wedding videography business suffered during the COVID-19, invested a combined $400 in Shiba in February 2021. And then, encouraged by the early returns, they convinced other family members to invest, bringing their total family investment to $7,900. Within a few months, the value of their investment skyrocketed, and their holdings reached a value nearly $9 million by May 2021. So February, March, April, May, 4 months. They held for 4 months. Some of you have held COAI for 1 month and you're crying. Somebody held Shiba for 4 months with his family of 7,900 funds, and they got to 9 million by. You see, it is even the patience to see 100K and not withdraw it, 150K not withdraw it, 500K not withdraw it. You saw 1 million, you didn't withdraw. You saw 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you didn't withdraw until 9 million. How do you put $7,900 into a coin and you saw it rise up until 9 million? You didn't cash out at 1, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. A cousin of mine told me the story of one guy who put in like $1,000 in a coin and it went to 180K and he didn't withdraw. He was like, oh, I'm waiting for 200K. And the thing came down to $5,000. So he lost all that money. He missed out on that money. Not that he lost, he missed out. Yeah, so they went nearly jobless to 9 million by May 2021. Utility means it's offering some value apart from hype. Current status: as of late 2021, the brothers had not fully cashed out their investment and were holding out for a decentralized exchange platform called Shiba Swap. So they still wanted to hold and wait for Shiba Swap to be listed, to be created. Shiba Swap. I don't know what happened to that. I don't know if it's still working. Let me see. Shiba Swap. Okay, it's in existence. Shiba Swap is in existence. I think they still offer services. Okay, so they were waiting for Shiba Swap to be launched, right? And then the brothers had not fully cashed out their investment, so they cashed out a little bit and were holding for the decentralized platform. Okay, reports from late 2023, so let's say October, November, December, indicated that holding the investment would have resulted in a significant loss due to the volatility of meme coins. Future plans: the brothers used some of their crypto gains to help their parents with a new roof and later began investing in a crypto-based metaverse game called Legends of Bezogia. Interesting. The thing about this is that I can make a lot of money and lose it again if you don't. And if you go and reinvest that into another extremely risky venture, you lose all. So if you make millions from crypto, look at other assets and other avenues you can put the money in. Don't put all back into crypto because it's very risky to do that. Okay, this one too says another famous set of twins, the Winklevoss brothers, who are prominent figures in the crypto world, became early Bitcoin billionaires, but they are not associated with the Shiba Inu coin story. Yeah. Someone says it's all about control, mind, body, and emotional control, but it's not easy. Shiba Inu. Oh, I've seen a couple of videos. Talking about Shiba Inu getting to $1 and all that. But for me, yes, I'm holding some Shiba. I've just decided not to touch it until I see something very substantial. Like if I see 4 figures or 5 figures, then I can cash out something. But I also hold Shiba. Exactly. How can you make 1 million and not cash out? The brothers had so much patience. Can make 1 million. You see it in your wallet. You say, no, I'm waiting. 2 million, 3 million, I'm waiting. 4 million. Unless, of course, they are trying to say that, okay, when they saw 1 million, they took out 5K. Saw 2 million, they took out 10K or 15K. Something like that is possible. How are you, Chinyere? I've heard of SOAP. But I've not looked into it. Meta Financial, it pumped over 77% in 24 hours. Yeah, so guys, look at Folks Finance, the one the guy gave us on this live stream. I think it's a solid project. Remember, it's not financial advice. Meta Financial AI, 2 million market cap. Okay, this has pumped. Yeah, I know it has pumped and it retraced. It's retraced heavy. AI-powered insights for smarter trading, harnessing AI for advanced market signals. Trade with data, not just emotion. Let's see. Okay, so the product is still, it hasn't been released yet. Okay, it hasn't been released yet. Let's see. ATC. Yeah, it hasn't been released yet. I think it's still in the making. Yeah. At this point, I feel like projects have to do something very groundbreaking because the space is becoming saturated with a lot of projects. I bought Blue AI from there. I see people sending me crypto I didn't buy for free. So I said, don't swap, oh, don't swap, else you'll be hacked. Someone says, Crepe, they make me cry. How many months have you held Crepe? It means you are trading with scared money. They are building copy trading. Crepe. They've taken a long time. They need to be fast. They need to be fast. I see the RSI is balancing a little bit. People are buying. There's a little bit buy pressure back into the market. So RSI is around 50. Relative strength index is around 50. So kind of brings buy and sell pressure. It has balanced buy and sell pressure in the market. So people are not overselling. They are not overbuying. Kind of neutral. That's the space we find ourselves right now. So that's good. One says up and down 4 months. Someone is also talking about Gabe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's just about a week old on CoinMarketCap. Gabe says bringing the AI infra economy on chain. Let's see. Estimated APY 15%. I like their website. Let's see. It says get AI dollar. Okay, so they have a swap feature. Gabe has a swap feature. GAIB. Portfolio tracker dashboard. Coming soon. Yeah, it's still in the making. So nothing to say about that. It's still in the making. But I like their UI. Prophet Bernard says the next Shiba Inu is creep. We wait out and see the price performance. Jesse says, what's wrong with Binance? Today, in a space of 30 minutes, I had to hide more tokens after hiding them. Kind of annoying. Yeah, recently there have been complaints on Binance. Echo was on live yesterday, and I told him about other people, saying they are seeing tokens in their wallet and all that. So, yeah, I know they'll be working on that. They'll be working on that. Spoken about Gabe. Yeah, so let's see. 19th November. Do you know today's date? Okay, you mean it's listed on 19th. Okay, last week. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's dropped. It's dropped from launch price, which is not good. I mean, it's dropped below. It went above 25 cents. It's now 6 cents. Maybe because they launch at a bad time, that also can influence how well your coin will do. Sometimes the time you launch, or the season you launch, the current sentiment of the market at the time you are launching also can affect the performance of your coin. If you are launching a coin in a bad market, people don't have money. People have lost money in many coins, so they don't have money to put in your new coin, right? But if you are launching in a bullish market, people are making money. Okay, oh, I put $100 here, I made $1,000. They can take extra and put in your coin. So sometimes, and I think that's one thing that Pi Network was trying to do. They were trying to target a good time to launch. And that's why the project took about 5 years before launching. When Trump came, and then the market started moving, they planned their launch in February. So yeah, Monad launched yesterday. Yeah, we spoke about Monad, and I told the okay, it was in the mentorship. I wasn't on the live. I told them Monad was about to launch, and I showed them how they could see some of the coins that are about to launch. So Monad did well. Yeah, Monad did well. Yeah. I don't know if their price will keep holding at this point, but it looked like a cool project. It's up by 20% over the last. It's up by. Look at this. Yesterday, the low price was 2 cents, and then the high price today has been around 4 cents. So 2x. Not so impressive, but it's good. Okay, so Monad is still young. 10 billion supply. Monad.xyz is the website name. I like their UI. It looks very cute. Looks very nice. Yeah, it's possibly a long-term hold. Monad is possibly a long-term hold. I don't have thoughts on Sidra. Sidra is also in high demand on this live stream. I know it's a mining thing, but I've never mined it. I didn't get involved. I'm not saying it's not a good one, but I just haven't gotten involved. Yeah. And the one thing that made me stop these airdrops and mining thing is that they all started cheating the consumer base. They give you peanuts after wasting your time for years, right? B network like this, one of the very good time wasters, just wasting people's time. Meanwhile, you can launch the projects, just wasting. It got to a time a lot of people stopped mining Pi. Nebel, thanks. Why? Because we felt Pi was wasting our time. Like 4 or 5 years, we've been mining every day. Go and press the button. Every day, go and press the button. How many? Over 1,000 days. 365 multiplied by 5 is what? 1,825 days. I should open the app and always go press the button. So it was becoming tiring and draining at a point. Like, how long should we mine? And you guys will never launch. And that's what B Network is doing. You keep mining. A lot of people have stopped mining. Airdrops are so annoying these days. I've stopped doing airdrops. I had about 6 different apps, or 7. I was doing airdrops. I was like, what is all this waste of time, So I stopped. A lot of them, after mining, you have so many coins, and when they're about to launch, they'll say, okay, let's say you mine 20 million coins. You are thinking maybe one will be 1 cent. So if you have 20 million and one is 1 cent, at least you made 200,000. That's what you're thinking. They'll come and tell you that launch price is five zeros and a one. After you've mined 20 million coins for 2 years, they tell you one coin is five zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a one. So after 2 years of mining, your 20 million is $2. That's what airdrop projects were doing, and I vowed not to do it again. CMC20, it moves with the market. So yeah, if Bitcoin is doing well, it's going to do well. It's not independent of the market, so I cannot predict. It just has to move with the market. And that's what I was saying, to be able to have like a diversified portfolio in many coins at once. You can buy CMC20, and when the general market is moving, it moves with it. So it's not separate from what the market will do. Diagro G says COA is breaking my heart cry. Yeah, I know. It's a matter of time. Hopefully we should see it climb up again. It might take some time, but yeah, we wait on it. To add to Dennis Banz's point, you currently cannot swap creep on Tangent Wallet for your information. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. So they have to, I guess they have to send it out and then swap, right? How come no one is talking about core? Core 2, I did some mining. You know, I couldn't withdraw my core, so I'm so mad at them. I don't even want to talk about them again. The coins I mined, I couldn't withdraw them. Yeah. Now, when you open the app, let's say you're an OG miner, you should be able to. This is the problem I have with airdrops. When you mine the airdrop and you go into the app, you will not see like if they've launched, you will not see, maybe they launched like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Most of them, you cannot access the coins you mine. And it's just gone. Yeah, I stopped chasing airdrops. I know people that are actively mining airdrops. I'm like, you are just chasing a flying dream. So I stopped. The only airdrop that has really blessed people and changed lives is Pi Network. Yeah. Figex, you probably have to go to Pink Sale. Pink Sale does a lot of pre-sales. So Pink Sale.finance. You'll find some coins that are in pre-sale. Okay, you need to send to an exchange. All right. I see. Yeah, Core stole my money. I had some money in there after mining. They didn't give it to me. So someone says Crypt cannot be converted to BNB or USDT except for PancakeSwap. I am not sure, but yeah, you can swap on PancakeSwap using BNB. I don't know what updates there is on that. I haven't heard of anything like that. But yeah, PancakeSwap is always available for you guys to use. One of the best DEX wallets, so you can swap. Someone says I saw some tokens in my Binance wallet. Yeah, recently Binance is getting a lot of, fake tokens. I don't know what's happening. But they have to work on it. Good evening to you, Christian. How are you? Yeah, so Binance, I don't know. They keep getting a lot of fake tokens recently. Yeah, we're almost done an hour, 30 minutes for today. We are in waiting season. Okay. We are in waiting season. So let's wait a little bit more we can only but wait. So but I would say that consider getting CMC20. CMC20, do you know it hit $190 per coin? This went down to 171. So if you had bought, you would have made some cool $20 on it. Yeah, so CMC20 is not bad at all. For those that are anticipating a bull run, I think if you are holding CMC20, it's going to be really helpful because when the market moves, the 20 coins it contains is going to move with it. All right. Abu, no comments on Sidra. You asked already and I answered you. Yeah. I think it's one of those mining stuff. I don't know, they are doing airdrops or whatever it is, but right now I'm not interested in airdrop projects anymore. They are not being fair to the users. So they are not being fair to the users. Airdrop, projects. I've stopped now. Complete waste of time. Complete waste of time. All right. It's been nice catching up with you guys. Sage, thanks for sharing. We are going off. Yeah, it's been nice catching up with you guys. Consider getting some CMC20 and then read on Folks Finance and then the ZBEC network. All right. Do your research on these ones. I don't know if it's going to happen, and nobody can tell. We can only wait and see what happens in the market. All right. Yeah. And like I was saying on the Telegram page, bull run, it has sort of happened this year even. Yeah, it was just not the way you were anticipating bull run, because in the last 4 years, the number of coins that have been introduced into the market, it has flooded the market. So the coins have flooded the market. So if you are waiting for a bull run, remember that the money has been spread across so many coins that it's difficult to concentrate within a small group of coins to pump them together. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like if it's like 10 billion in 5 coins, it's easy for the 5 coins to move together than for 10 billion to be in 100 coins. Do you see the problem we're having right now? So it's making it easier and more difficult because there's a saturation of new coins every single day. So bull run, even if it happens, it will not, I don't think it will happen like 2021. Okay, because the coins are too many now. Yeah, that's what I think. Folks Finance, read on Folks Finance, FOLKS. Read on ZBEC. Now, if you're not following or subscribing on YouTube, you can join. I put out videos there, so you can subscribe and watch. All right. Yeah, I think it will be difficult to have a similar run. What I was saying was that there were subtle bull runs we experienced. For example, BNB climbing from 500 to 1,003. That was a bull run. You don't need to see other coins running before it's a bull run. So BNB had its bull run, 2003. And then Solana had his, I think Solana wasn't a short time span, it's a long time span from 250 to 8 back to 250. That was his bull run. And since that 250, it fell to 100 and something. He's been struggling for a long time. And other coins, Zcash has had his bull run. Zcash moving from $35 to $700. That was a bull run. So if you are thinking that bull run, all the coins have to run, no. This time, bull run is selective. It's selective which coins it wants to run with, you know. So the bull run is happening, but it's selective and it's very subtle, unlike 2021 where all the coins were running. Yeah, so basically that's what I have to say. So when you catch a bull run, you have to join it at the vantage point and move with it. Ethereum also had his. Ethereum moved to from 1.5k this year to 4.5k. That was a bull run for Ethereum. Yeah. Thank you, Sigafutro. Yeah, how do we get CMC20? Right there on CoinMarket, you can see it. You get a contract address and then purchase. Okay, thank you folks for joining today's session. It's been wonderful. Let's subscribe to the channel and also share channel with friends. This Sunday weekend, yeah, someone says then we are done. Yeah, because bull run, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be selective. It's going to be selective. The coin has the coins, the monetary value has been diluted in the system that is shared amongst only few coins now. So only few will kind of had that massive run. Okay. Sunday, God willing, I'll bring you updates on the trading bots, how much it's been able to make so far. And like I always say, it is not financial advice. In the futures market, even when the market is dipping, you can still profit. You don't always have to hold and wait for 3 years for a pump, okay? But the robot also comes in to help you trade and make some money. So yeah, Sunday I'll bring you updates on how much is made so far, and then we take it from there. I'll see you guys in our next live session. Maybe tomorrow or Thursday we might do another live session. All right. So thank you for sticking